Okay, it's June 6th, D-Day. Back in 1944, my dad was delivering troops to Omaha Beach on a landing craft from LST-2. But anyway, this is my lawn. I just cut it. I think this is about the second or third time I've cut it since I dethatched the lawn. And a lot of the lawn had spots that just weren't growing as fast as others, so it looked clumpy. But a lot of the areas that were like that are catching up. I've raised a lawnmower. It's a Greenworks battery operated lawnmower, and it's on notch 5. So I don't know how high that is, but I think it goes up to 6 or 7. But anyway, it's probably 2.5, 3 inches. But everything's looking good now. Most of the areas are filling in, so it doesn't, when you cut it, it doesn't look like a bunch of clumps, which I think is great if you can get it that way. I'm working on one more big area right here, and it's coming along, but it's kind of like a dry spot or something. It just doesn't seem to be growing as fast as everything else. Anyway, I fertilized it and watered it some more this week, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 cuttings, it'll catch up. I see a lizard running around up there on my edging. Anyway, everything's looking good. I was worried about tearing up my lawn by dethatching it like that on the lowest level. I had a Sun Joe corded dethatcher, and I did that, and it really pulled up that Poa Annua. For the most part, I had to do a lot of it by hand, but it wasn't that much. It was just spotty, you know. And of course, around the edges where the dethatcher can't get, it only gets so close to the edge. And I just worked on it an area at a time, and it seemed to work fine. So now all I got to do is just keep watering and taking care of this area, and just keep it cut, and work on the backyard, which is it's pretty bad. So I'll keep working on it, and it does look a little better today. Some of it's, like I said, is clumpy too. It seems to be way behind the rest of this lawn, mainly because I've had to put so much weed killer on it last year. I couldn't get anything to grow over there because that lot was undeveloped. They built that house, and when they built that house, they had to tear down all those trees and vines and weeds, and you can see where they ripped up trees and vines and weeds all down through here, and that's still awful. Bermuda is starting to grow from our neighbor's yards, and it's growing from this area. So it'll get there, but man, it's slow. And this here, some of this is starting to fill in, but it's still, as you can see, it's real clumpy. It just don't want to grow that well. So I'll keep working on it. I didn't bother to cut this back here. I'm gonna let it kind of grow and seed a little bit more. It's seeding all right. You can kind of see all the seeds. It's looking good. If you knew what it looked like before, believe it or not, it was worse. But anyway, it's getting there. And I'll do a few more videos later as I get this area fixed up. So that's all for now, and I'll check back later. Thanks.